welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a little day in the life. You can spend the day with me and Ren. Ayla actually left for nursery at 8 o'clock this morning. Ewan took her and then went to work. So currently I'm just doing my morning skincare routine. I use all the Body Shop products. Currently I'm using the vitamin E, using the cleanser, toner and then the moisturiser, and I also love this Drops of Youth. It's a little kind of oil for your face but it just smells amazing. Then I head through to my room where I try and apply some makeup. Obviously Ren has noticed the camera today, so he's on his way over and definitely going to pull it down, so I'm going to have to find a new place for this. And it has all the toys in the world, but of course he wants to play with my makeup brushes, so I do actually have two that I keep out for him. They are completely clean, never been used, so I usually just give him them. And he also loves a little beauty blender sponge, so again I have one in a little case that I've never used, and again he just eats it. It's actually full of teeth marks because he keeps chewing it. This is part of my daily routine. Every day I get up and I put some form of makeup on. It makes me feel better, it certainly makes me feel like I'm more put together, and it just gives me a little bit more confidence. I'm now just applying some natural eyeshadow. I just feel this stops my eyes from getting oily and stops my mascara from smudging later on in the day. And a quick check on Ren, he has now emptied my full makeup basket. And I just finished with some mascara and that is me done. Ren is now chewing my blusher and I'll need to clear all of this away. Then I move on to my hair, and today it's just not the day for my hair, so I'm just going to give it a good brush and I'll just put it up in a bobble. At least that way it's out my face for the full day. And then time to put away all of this makeup. So I actually have all my makeup sectioned off. I've got my face, my eyes and my lips, and I just got these little bags off Amazon. They're honestly the best things ever. It's just so much easier to put everything away, and then I know exactly where things are when I need to find them. I also have two little pouches for my eye brushes and my face brushes, and then I have some things for my baubles and my brush. Ren is obviously climbing all over this, and then I put it all in this big basket. It keeps it all in one place and it's nice and tidy up above my wardrobe where I can just close the door and nobody knows it's there. And then I move on to making the bed. I'll be honest, usually this is something I do the minute I wake up. I just haven't really had a minute this morning. However, I don't know about you guys, but it's something I need to do every day is have my bed made, all my pillows up. I just don't feel like I can start my day unless that's done. Whilst I've been doing that, Ren has tipped over my washing basket. It is clean as well, so I'm going to have to move that. First of all, I'm just going to go and open the blinds. Honestly, this boy, he's managed to find a beauty blender. I'm not sure where he found that, but it's definitely not clean. Meanwhile, I will get on with this washing, so I'm going to pop this onto my bed. It just lets me know that this is clean, and I will sort that out later. And then the other basket, I will pick up any clothes that need to go in it and just pop it out in the hall, and then it just means I can gather up any other washing and take it downstairs. And then I've just got into Ayla's room. I've actually already been in here this morning and made her bed, but I just need to open her blinds and basically just sort out any of her little toys that she's threw on her bed from the door. Surprise, surprise, who has followed me in? He's actually trying to pull down these little pots which are full of Ayla's hair bobbles and clips, so I definitely do not need that today. Also, I know Ayla's Christmas tree is still up, but how pretty is it? I really, really do not want to take this down. I might try and squeeze it in my case for Australia. Then I come into Ren's room and just do the same in here. I'll open the blinds, just sort out his little cot from him sleeping in it the night before, and also just get things ready for changing his little bum. This is Ren's drawer in his nursery, and honestly it's my favourite thing ever. It's so organised thanks to these drawer dividers. I just picked these up in IKEA, and as you can see they go right to the back as well, and I've got them filled. And then the second one is the exact same, but obviously with all these little clothes, and I've sorted out all these vests and these leggings, and it's just amazing. I absolutely love it. You know, it's not until you watch these videos back that you realise, look at the colour of me already, it's not even 9 o'clock. Obviously I've not noticed these marks on my top, but that is the life of a mum. Mama? Mama? Say mama? Say mama? 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 Ren received this little whale for Christmas and he absolutely loves it. He loves pushing the little spout and it makes this little tune. And he also knows already that you pop a little ball in there and it comes shooting out the mouth. But he does it on his own and it's so good. He's only just turned 9 months, so I'm super proud of him for being able to do this.
Well done!
It's still a little early for Ren's morning nap. It's only 9 o'clock and he usually goes down about 9:30, just depends on how he slept the night before. So I'm going to take him downstairs with me just now whilst I finish off some things. This is always a bit of a struggle because Ren hates to be put down and for me to walk away. Listen to this. So I like to sit and have some one-on-one time with them, especially when Ayla's at nursery. I think it's really, really valuable that we sit together and just play. And he loves this little walker, so we got this for part of his Christmas as well. And it's got so many different activities on it. I absolutely love it. And then after some play, he's now ready for his first nap of the day. So I'm just going to get the room nice and dark. I've got a few things to do to get him in routine. One of the things is to put his Ollie the owl on. He absolutely loves this and it's so good because Ayla loved it as well. And then he has a little comforter. Now he actually has a couple of these, but his favourite is this blue one. And I put his dummy in and it literally just makes him fall asleep almost straight away. It's so good. He's gone down so quick. I love when this happens. And look how cute he looks. I love just standing rocking him, especially when they're sleeping. You just feel so lucky to have them. So now that he's down, he can sleep from 10 minutes to an hour. It just really depends. So I need to get downstairs and get on with things. Start with the washing. So there's already a load being put on. So I'll take that one out and then put another one on. So we have another family living with us that I don't know about because our washing just goes all the time. I feel like our basket is never empty. I just get on with the rest of the chores that need to be done. So I start by putting out our nappies that we've just put out the back door. We actually have a big nappy bin outside. I used to keep this in the house and oh my goodness, the smell was horrific. So this now stays at the back door. And then I'll just go into the living room and just have a general tidy up. We had these mats for when Ren was rolling over, but now that he's kind of crawling everywhere, Ayla tends to use them for things that she's making on the floor. So I just pop them into this box and obviously just keep them in the living room. And then I'll fill up his little nappy caddy, which stays downstairs, and just have a general tidy up of the living room. Again, it just makes me feel better if things are tidy and clean. And then a quick check of the monitor, and thankfully Ren is still sleeping, so I just pop into the kitchen and I'm going to just clean his bottles from the night before, and just kind of anything that's in the sink, just get that all tidy. We are actually selling our house at the moment, so it's not usually as clean as what it is, but it's been quite nice to be able to just come through and do a few little things instead of a full clean. We're just trying to keep it as clean as we can so that when we get viewings we're not doing a full deep clean all the time. Once all his bottles are clean, I'm just going to pop them in the steriliser. This one has already been done, so I'm going to take that out for his mid-morning bottle and then pop these ones on. And then thankfully the second wash is now finished, so I pop that out on my little radiator ones. I'm running out of space, as you can see, so I'll pop that on here and then put the rest, the bigger things, in the tumble dryer. Then a little time check, it's 10:15 and Ren is still asleep, which is amazing. Honestly, sometimes this never happens, it can be like 10 minutes. So I'm taking full advantage. I'm now going to write our list of dinners for next week because I'm planning on ordering the shopping at some point, and this saves time and keeps it right with what we need to buy. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like we eat the same things every week and it's a task trying to think of new things that we can cook, and I do try and make everything from fresh. So yeah, this is why I sit here and do this, so that I'm not sitting on the laptop and ordering loads of things that are really not helping towards a meal. I'm going to take full advantage of the fact that Ren is still asleep and make myself a nice hot cup of tea. If you're a mum, you'll know how amazing this actually is. Also, it's got to be Yorkshire tea, nothing else comes close, and I do not think they're going to do that in Australia, so I'm going to have to take a full case of this over because I'm such a tea Jenny. And then back to it, so I'm going to try and attempt to do our online shopping whilst he's still asleep. I do it with Morrison's and you do get 2 hours to basically go back and edit your order, so I'm going to start it and see how it goes. I've managed to get majority of things into my basket, which is amazing. However, surprise, surprise, Ren has woken up before I have been able to finish, which is absolutely fine because he's slept for over an hour, which is amazing. So I'm going to head upstairs and get him. I'm always excited for this part because he's slept for a while. He's always in a great little mood when he wakes up, and you know what, I'm excited to see him. I've missed him that last hour. So open the blinds and get a big cuddle, which is super cute. approaching 11 AM, so I'm going to make him a bottle. He had one when he woke up this morning, but he's also had some porridge. But I just like to give him this obviously before he has any of his lunch, and then it gives me a chance to finish our shopping as well, which actually worked out so well. I only had a few more things to add, so it meant I could do this whilst he had his bottle. As it transpired, there was a few things unavailable in the shopping list, so I decided after Ren finished his bottle that we would head out down to our local shop and just pick up some things that I wasn't able to get. And look how cute he is in his little hat. Oh my goodness, I can't cope. I feel like this is the UK to an absolute T, but when we left it was nice and dry, a bit cold but dry, and then 10 minutes into our walk it started to rain, typical, but I did have the pram cover so it was all okay. Ren, however, hates his pram cover. Look, he's already ripped it, but at least I can still see him, so he's quite happy. For short trips like these, I like to take my Baby Mail stroller bag. This is just a small bag. It saves me carrying my big changing bag with all really unnecessary things. I can just carry a nappy, a wipe and my purse. It's got a little pocket for some essentials as well, and you can also put your coffee or a hot drink in the side. And then my Claire de Lune pram gloves, these are a godsend. I always forget my gloves, so these are attached to the pram and always keep my hands nice and cosy. Managed to get everything that we needed, which is great. Ren is starting to get a bit unsettled and maybe a little bit hungry, so I've given him a tiny bit of a pancake which we had bought. He absolutely loves these, and it just keeps him nice and happy for the journey home. By the time we get home it is 1:45, which means lunchtime. I usually make Ren some lunch and myself some lunch, and I sit him in his little seat so that he can obviously be near me and I can get things done as well. I'm going to put the shopping away in the meantime, and yeah, just try and do everything at once. Doing a mix of baby-led weaning and spoon feeding. So today I've made him some finger foods. I've actually made him some pasta, some banana and some little carrot puffs, I think they are. The pasta is actual spiral pasta, but I cooked it all for ages so it's super soft, and I actually just put some soft cheese through it, a tiny amount, because we're still kind of experimenting with different dairy things for Ren, but he absolutely loves this, and yeah, it's just nice that he can sit and eat it on his own. At this point that I've realised I actually haven't eaten anything today. All I've done is survive on cups of tea. So yeah, I'm finally getting to make myself a nice sandwich. I got a baguette from Lidl and just having some ham and coleslaw. Nothing that exciting, but it's just nice to eat. And then I just finished putting our shopping away. So this little basket is actually Ren's basket, and it's just full of little snacks and little purees that I bought for him as well. I'm just filling it all up. And today I'm going to try him on some watermelon. I'm not sure if he's going to like this or not. Let's have a look. I would say that's maybe more of a no, but we'll persevere, we'll stick with it. We are currently teething at the moment, so one of my favourite things to give him are these weaning dummies, and I just fill it with some fruit puree. This one is just a pouch from Lidl, it's the red ones, and I think they're similar to the Ayla's Kitchen ones. And usually I pop it in the freezer, but look at his little feet, he absolutely loves these. So I'm going to give him this one to enjoy just now, and then once he's finished I will make a new one and yeah, just pop it in the freezer. You can use them for all sorts of things, so sometimes I'll put some fruit in them, bananas or raspberries, or even chop up some grapes, and you can freeze them as well. Like I say, they help his little gums, so they're definitely something I would highly recommend. he's completely distraught that I've taken that away from him and popped it in the freezer. So I'm just going to spoon feed him some more of the fruit puree that he has. He really likes this one. And then we go upstairs and I'm going to play with him some more before I get him ready for his afternoon nap. Some of the things I really recommend buying are obviously this whale thing because he loves it, and also these little spinners are from Amazon. I'll try and link them below, but you can literally stick them anywhere and he absolutely loves them. So yeah, we're just going to play for a little while.
Here's baby bunny. Ready? Yay!
And then after all that excitement, I try and just calm him down, settle him down with his dummy. I have got his comforter just beside me and we try and read a little book. And then I'll try and settle him down for his afternoon nap. So same as before, I get the room nice and dark, I put Ollie the owl on, have his comforter and his dummy, and I rock him. This time it's proven a lot more difficult. It took me quite a while to get him down today, but perseverance is key, and eventually he fell asleep, thankfully. And then whilst he's down for his afternoon nap, I start on the washing. So thankfully this is all clean. I just like to put it all into little sections, sort it all out first of all into little piles on our bed. So you just have a pile for Ewan, a pile for me, one for Ayla, one for Ren, and then obviously our towels for the cupboards. Then I take them into each of the rooms. So today I'm starting in Ayla's room, and her drawers are very similar to Ren's in the sense that they're all organised into little sections with these little baskets. One of my favourite things to do is to sort each of our little leggings and tops into one outfit. This is really, to be honest, for nursery, but it just makes it easier for either her or myself to go in and you just grab something out knowing that there's a full outfit. So I just put the top on top of the leggings and roll it into one and then just pop it in our little basket. And I also do the same with our jammies because there is nothing more annoying than a pair of jammies that are not matching. So yeah, just roll them up, and like I say, Ayla can go in and select her own outfit, and obviously I can do the same. It just makes life so much easier. And then I finish off by hanging some things up in her little wardrobe, which, by the way, she has a better wardrobe than me. It's honestly the nicest thing ever. I have all her shoes up the top, which just makes it easier to see, and then all her hanging things. So I actually have these in some form of colour organisation, but yeah, her wardrobe is just stunning. She has such a nice one. So a little time check, it's 2:15 and I need to collect Ayla from nursery at 3 o'clock. So I'm trying to be one step ahead today and I'm making her a little snack for when she comes in. I've just got a little brioche roll here and then I put some snacks out. So I usually put a little lolly for her and a couple of jelly babies and a drink because it is the first thing she asks the minute she walks through the door. Then at 2:30 I head upstairs because I can hear Ren. He has now woken up. It means he's only slept for half an hour, but it's not too bad because we're going to have to leave in the next 10-15 minutes to go and get Ayla. What it does mean, however, is that he's going to be very cranky because he's not slept for his usual hour to kind of hour and a half. That wasn't a long nap. Just a cat nap. Just a cat nap. So we'll go downstairs and I'll get him all ready to get him in the car and we will head off and get Little Miss. And here she is, all happy after our day at nursery. She's made us a picture as well, which is cute. I get them both in the car. It is, of course, raining, so I can't wait to get home and get all cosy. And in the 5-minute journey home, Ayla has decided that she is not happy, and I'm yet to figure out why, but for now, let's just have a look at her very happy face. I feel like this sums up toddlers to an absolute T. I'm just asking her a question and this is the answer I get.
I love it.
You love what? Right, I'll put a snack on the table for you.
Yeah.
Come on then.
Mummy, what? What,
Of course, as soon as she sees her snacks, she is back to being happy again, thank goodness.
Open this.
Mhm. Then for the next half an hour to 40 minutes, we all go into the living room and we just play, to be honest. Ayla's still finishing off her snacks, so I'm currently playing with Rain, and he's on his little walker and look how well he's doing. He has only turned 9 months, so yeah, I'm so chuffed at how well he's doing. So this matches his little wooden walker. It's an activity cube and it's got lots of different things to do. It really keeps him entertained. He loves these little wooden kind of circle things. However, he does put them in his mouth all the time, so I feel like I'm forever telling him no. And then once Ayla finishes her snack, she comes to join in too, and it's so nice to see them playing together. She's such a good big sister, and Ren is obsessed with her. And then I'm so glad I got this on video. Look at Ren just standing, not even holding on to anything. Ayla obviously is excited as I am too. How amazing! Oh, and look at her giving him a hug. These moments are honestly so precious. And then I like to spend some time with Ayla as well, so I've popped Ren into his little seat because he just destroys these all the time. But these are the magnet tiles. Ayla got these from Christmas, and again, they're so highly recommended. I think they're amazing. You can do so many different activities with them. Currently we are just enjoying building things. This is an Elsa tower, as Ayla likes to call it, and we make it and then we destroy it, which is Ayla's favourite part. Another thing that she loves doing is making a tower that is taller than her. So we usually just use the 3 magnet tiles and just build and build and build all the way up. Try and not let it fall. Then once it's super tall and super wobbly, we try and add on all the different tiles that are still left, so it's usually the triangular ones, and then once that's done we try and take them off one by one, and whoever makes it fall is the loser. Ayla always gets away with taking off the bottom ones first. Alright, taking all the bottom ones off. Right. Right, Mummy will take also, can we just take note of how careful I am? And look at Ayla, and not one of hers has fallen over. Typical. Oh, Ayla, that was so close. Right?
Right, your turn.
No.
Yes.
No, Mummy, no. No, Mummy.
You need to take one out.
No, I can't.
Take one from here, around here. What one are you going to take out?
No.
Mummy, take one out. Right.
Mummy, look. It's still on.
Stop.
Then at 4 o'clock I head to the kitchen and start to prepare for dinner. I like to set the table so that we can all have dinner together. Sometimes Ewan can be in between 5 and half 5 and sometimes he is a little bit later, but I do like to try and feed the kids at 5 p.m.
You're sitting in the middle. You always like to sit next to me. Now, what one do you want to sit at?
And then similar to lunchtime, I like to give Ren a bottle before he has his dinner. At least then I know he's getting all the nutrients. Sometimes he'll just be picky and have a few things at dinner, and other times he will eat the full lot. So at least I know he's had his bottle first. So tonight I have given him some mashed potatoes, some vegetables and a little bit of puff pastry, and then I've given him some beans as well, and I'm just going to let him eat away. He's obviously doing it very well. And then how cute is this? Ayla comes along and she likes to feed him as well. He has a little spoon and look how good she is, and he's loving it as well. It's so sweet to watch.
Mummy, right. Mummy, look, this here.
Right, darling, you show him how to eat, okay?
This bed. Mummy, look.
I know he's done really well.
Finny helped him. Finny helped him.
You're doing so well.
Thank you, Mummy.
You're so welcome, darling.
Just to show you our living room, it currently looks like this, but do you know what? I'll deal with it later on. I'm not bothered. These two are doing so well with their dinner tonight. Ewan has had to work a little bit later, so I will wait and have dinner with him, and I'll start getting these two prepared for their bath.
I'm going to miss you. You win.
Bath time has always been really nice in this house. Both my kids really love the water, and obviously now they bath together, it's super exciting. I try and make the bath as fun as possible. Currently we have little cups for Ren, and Ayla has her Barbies. I'm popping these on the side of the bath because as soon as Ren gets in, he likes to pull them all off. And it's now all set, so all I need to do is get these two stripped and get them in. And just as they get in the bath, Daddy is home, yay!
Hello? I've got the shopping.
So as you heard there, Ewan collected my Morrison's food shopping on the way home, so he's away downstairs to pop that away and just put it into the fridge, etc. And I will finish off with the kids in the bath, and then once he's done he will come up and we'll take one of each and get them all dried and ready for bed. then whilst Ewan comes up and plays with them too, I pop through and sort Ayla's room for the evening. So put down her blinds, get her fairy lights on, and I also look out some jammies that she's going to be wearing for when she comes out the bath. Current time is 6:10. I've taken Ren out the bath and Ewan will get Ayla. I'm just going to get them all dried. I use the Johnson's Cotton Touch moisturiser, which smells amazing, and I'll just get him in his little vest and his little sleep suit so that he is all set for bed. I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but these sleep suits at Zip Up have honestly changed my life. They are amazing, and another one of my high recommendations. And there we have it, 2 kids, both bathed in their jammies and ready for bed, and the current time is 6:30. All that's left to do is bedtime. Ren usually goes any time between now and 7, and Ayla usually any time between 7:30 and 8. So that is the end of our day in the life video. I really hope you enjoyed it. We really enjoyed having you along. If it is something you would like to see more of, please leave a comment below. This is actually our first ever day in the life video that I've filmed, so I'm really hopeful you enjoyed it. I have to say, not every day is like that. Some days go completely different. Some days I'm not even at my jammies by 1 o'clock. But this is a typical day for us. So I don't want anyone to watch it and think that's how their day should be looking like, because everyone is different, and yeah, not every day is like that for us, unfortunately. But yeah, I would love to film more of these, so please let me know below if it is something you enjoyed or if there's something else that you would like to see, and I look forward to seeing you all next time.